Oh my gosh, hi everyone. Woo! It's my first YouTube live. And since this is my first YouTube live and I don't have a big YouTube channel, I don't really expect anyone to be here, so I'm just gonna talk like you're all watching me. Okay, I'm so excited to do a YouTube live because I hate editing. And if you're gonna wait for me to edit things, it will be like 2025 before I get anything up here. So I finally found the little button that lets me go live. I feel kind of dumb. I haven't seen it for a while. I was like, I don't know why I can't do YouTube live. But anyways, here I am. If you're new to me, my name's Michelle, and I'm a professional makeup artist in Orange County, California. Ooh, let me fix my collar a little bit. So I wanted to do this broadcast today. Oh, I have someone watching. The podcast by Mata. Hello. Oh, this is my first Facebook Live, so I'm like, I don't know if anyone's going to be here, but I'm very excited. So today I went to the makeup show in LA. The makeup show is a show for professionals. Hey, can you share Facebook Lives? I have no idea. I've only seen a few people go live on Facebook. So anyways, the makeup show is a show for professionals where you get discounts on almost everything that you buy, but you pay a heck of a lot of money to get in. So today's admission price was $62. I don't know if I saved $62. Yeah, I think I did with all the stuff that I bought. So we're doing a mini haul of the things that I bought today at the makeup show. So I had a goal. The goals today was I needed a foundation palette and I needed, actually I pretty much wanted the CC color correcting cream in medium, which is a green, it's like a green primer cream. But Stila was not there, so I had to find a substitute. So I was kind of disappointed. I was like, I can't believe they're not there. So this show was actually a lot smaller than it has been in the past. And even the size of the booth themselves, the brands had less of a presence. So it was like a little disappointing, but it was okay because I was like, well, I don't like big crowds anyway. I get a little claustrophobic. But the purpose of the show is for networking. They have speakers talking about what they've done in film and television. So it has changed a little bit just because there used to be a lot of film and television makeup artists speaking about their experience, and the industry has kind of changed. So now the speakers are about like their Instagram fame and how they've created lines out of that. So it's a little bit different. But anyways, I digress. I'm going to share with you the exciting things that I purchased today. Okay, first of all, I have all these new little bags. I'm like, I don't need the bag, but it's awfully cute, especially with the ribbon. So one of my first stops today was at Alcone. And the last foundation palette that I bought from the makeup show was my Makeup Forever palette. And I loved it. It was great. It had like 8 foundations, but it went bad. It went bad pretty quickly. So just having known that and not knowing how to prevent the product from, it turned a little rancid and smells like crayons. That's how you know your makeup is bad. I was like, okay, I'm willing to try something else. So I drove up to the show with my friend Holly, who's been doing makeup for 20 years, and she suggests RCMA. And actually, yeah, I am like probably one of the only makeup artists that has not bought this palette yet. And to tell you the truth, when I learned how to do bridal makeup like almost 15 years ago, I was sold on MAC Face and Body foundation that's water-based, and I still use that, and I've like had no complaints. That mixed with my Smashbox primer has been amazing. So this has a lot of shades, and I have to play with this. So I'm probably going to do a few live streams on my Facebook page of me just getting used to playing with these. And it looks like there's a lot of pink tone here. I use a lot of the olive tone for my customers. So because there's a range too, I'm going to spend a lot of time just mixing these. It is wax-based. It's 50% pigment, which I was told most other foundations is something like 11% pigment. So this is 50% pigment. which means you work it into your skin and let it warm up, and you use a tiny little amount and you keep spreading it. So it spreads out and melts with your skin. So interestingly enough, this was suggested by my friend Holly, who went to the show with me. And then we stopped over at Cinema Secrets, where my friend Andy works. And he was like, oh, not the RCMA. Of course, he represents Cinema Secrets. So it's interesting because I watched these two professional makeup artists argue about the best foundation. They actually were arguing about this palette. So this is another reason to go to these shows, so you can kind of hear how other people do it. And then I see that I'm like, oh, I want to try it, which is actually originally how I bought my last palette, the Makeup Forever, because they did a demo, and I was like, I think I need that palette. So you get to see how other artists do things. So they were arguing because Andy doesn't like this. Andy doesn't like this palette. And then Holly gave her rebuttal about why she loves it. And then interestingly enough, I kind of walked away and I came back and he was like, I might want to try that palette again. Because we get used to one thing and then put aside the new thing. So I'm going to try to not put this aside. We're going to use this. Like I said, I'm used to water-based, and this is wax-based. So anyhow, while those two were arguing about the pros and cons of the RCMA, I was looking at the foundation palettes with Cinema Secrets, and I happen to love, love, love. I thought their palette number 300 series, beige yellow undertones, was so beautiful. Of course, I already bought this. All right, so I was like, if I hate this, I'm going to go back and do Cinema Secrets because it was a beautiful palette. Okay, so the price of this. Ooh, I do have someone watching. Hello, hello. Please give me a comment and say hi. My first live. Okay, so the price of this today was $55, which is probably my biggest purchase. I think that is my biggest purchase, but it's a good deal. I don't know what the regular price is, but at the shows, so that the shows is where you get the things that you wouldn't use. Oh, it's Joe. You're back. Okay. This is like not something you would buy for yourself just for regular use. So this is for my kit. And it has all these tones. So it says on the back which tones they are as well. So it's interesting. The bottom row starts with OL, which I would think is olive, but they look pink to me. It's the top row that looks olive. Okay, I'll have to find out what all those numbers mean. But I can't wait to try this. Okay. Now, the other things that I purchased, I did want the color corrector wheel, and they were out of it. But I was like, okay, just come for the necessities. It's really easy to just start buying things up. Okay. I love this brush cleaner. And look, the shows are the only places you can get this jumbo size. Like, this is probably going to last me for at least 2.5 years. Mondo brush cleaner. The brand is actually Mondo Studio, but like, I say Mondo for things that are ginormous. Okay, so this is an excellent brush cleaner. I don't even know what it's made of because I know someone's going to ask me if it's natural, but no, it's made with chemicals. But it really gets the job done to clean your brushes, and it dries super quick. So this is a great cleanser after the job, take all the color out, lay it out to dry, and it's dry the next day, so I can take it to work. Okay, so that whole thing, this was $25. That's a killer deal. Because, like, if I'm in a pinch and I need a little brush cleaner from Ulta, that little thing's like $12. And it's not nearly the amount that you get here. So that was from, I believe, Nigel's Beauty Emporium. And every time that I go to the show, I get my strip lashes and flare lashes. They used to be 10 for $10, and they bumped the price up to 8 for $10. But here you see we have the wispies. These are good for weddings, so I like to just have them on hand. And then also these are also wispy, but a smaller size, so this is good for smaller eyes, usually Asian type almond shaped eyes. the smaller ones work better, and you can see the difference in the size. One has longer lashes. So when you are picking lashes, you do have to pick the ones that fit your eye shape. And this, I would go, for me, over this, just because these are longer at the end. Sometimes these might be called for, but the way my eyes turn down at the end, longer at the end can actually make your eyelids look heavier. Okay, anyways, this is not a makeup lesson. This is a haul. Alrighty. This was kind of a silly purchase, I think. I wanted to buy the Stila CC cream that's green, and Stila wasn't there. So I settled with Smashbox, which is, I'm thinking, this is silly. I work for Smashbox. But the last photographer I worked with asked me to grab some for him. So I was like, okay, I'll just get one. And then I was like, wait, I needed two, and I bought two. And then after I bought two, I realized I don't need one for myself. I should keep looking for the Stila for myself. So anyways, I have two of these. If anyone wants to buy one from me, for less than you'd buy it in the store, I will happily sell it to you. Okay, other things I bought. Okay, by the way, you always get these cute bags to use for later. I love this Alcone bag. Look how cute that is. And it's one of those bags that you can fold up, store for later. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be so stylish at Trader Joe's with my bags. Okay, Ruby Makeup Academy. So, did I show you? Oh, okay, other things. I'm going to wait till the last, this is my favorite purchase from T3. I'm going to wait till last on that. What else did I buy? Okay, I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, okay. You see me use this a lot in my live streams. The Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray. This stuff is just my favorite setting spray, but also I just like to hydrate my face with this throughout the day. I don't like to use pressed powder. So, I always just spray this. I bought two of them since they were $5 each because I plan just to carry one around with me and leave one at work probably. And I do have smaller bottles that are travel size, but they sell the regular size one for $5, which I believe it's $7 at Ulta. So it's not terribly expensive, but hey, why not get a discount while you're at it? Okay. And the other thing I bought too, I bought a white makeup cape. So what this is, it's basically a smock. So when I'm working on clients, especially brides, because usually they're not wearing white when they come see me, and then I tell them, like, look how things change. Look how the light changes against your face when you have white, because it reflects, like, as opposed to black. All right. So most makeup artists wear black. Oops, I just dropped the brush. But it does, the light does change. And the way your makeup sits, especially the lips. So a lot of the times the brides come in and they're wearing like, I don't know, whatever, blue or black and or floral. I'm like, okay, you need to go home and put your dress here because there's probably something we have to adjust. Usually it's like the cheeks and the lips because it will look different against the white cape. So, and another good point is the light reflects. Okay, so that's an essential that makeup artists need. I just dropped the brush, so let me get it. Now this, I think, is my most impulsive, but I'm going to say my best buy of the day was my T3 brushes. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you don't know the brand T3, they have the best hair tools imaginable. The best because they're tourmaline. So T3, T stands for tourmaline. I don't know what the 3 stands for. There's all kinds of fun technology behind this. I just recently purchased their straightening iron. I actually have had a T3 straightening iron since 2005, and it finally broke earlier this year. So I replaced it with the Single Pass Luxe straightening iron, which is amazing. It's so amazing. And then I couldn't stop there. I bought the hairdryer, the featherweight hairdryer, which dries my hair in half the time. And then the twirl curling iron, which is really cool because when I'm curling my own hair, you just flick your wrist and it automatically curls. So, like, it's not a big deal for me curling a client's hair, but for my own, It is a big deal. So anyway, so I got those, and I wasn't expecting to purchase from T3 today. But guess what? They were selling their brushes for $5 each. That is a steal, because a good hairbrush, okay, a lot of people don't know this, like, not all brushes are the same, and a good hairbrush should cost you minimum of $15. I'd say for these, like these, I don't know what they retail for regularly, but I mean, I'm just gonna guess like 20, 25 because of the quality of these brushes. So what the tourmaline does, it smooths out the hair cuticle. So let's start with this one, because I was like, cool, I'm gonna get 2 brushes. Okay, add another, and then add it. So I ended up with 4 brushes, but 4 brushes for $20 is a steal. So let's start with this one. So this is a 2-inch barrel and short, stiff bristles, and you can see it's vented. So this is what you're going to do for blowout to add volume to the root. To put this at the root, take your hair dryer, use a T3 hair dryer. It's going to be awesome. So I can't wait to style my hair, even though I never have time to style my hair in the morning. Okay, so, but I gotta show you guys too, because I just brushed my hair with this, and it just smooths everything out. I did not fix my hair this morning, so it really does smooth it out. That I just use my paddle brush for. So this is what you're going to use to volumize your root. Now, what you don't want to do, all right, I know we've all done this. So when I was a kid, I'll show you the little one. So that's a 2-inch. Then I also have the 1-inch. This is great for clients with shorter hair to add volume to the root. This is like the mother of the bride. Brush, shorter hair, to blow out. Now, I got to tell you guys this, because I did this when I was a kid. When I was a little girl, my grandma took one of these brushes when my hair was wet, and she did this, and she twirled it, and then left like a Shirley Temple twirl in there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. So when we got home, my mom bought me a brush, and what I did was I put it around the ends and then rolled it into my hair like a curler, and that's how you get the brush stuck in your head. And if you can't get it out, you have to cut it out. So lucky for me, somehow we got it out, but I still might make a mistake and like quickly wrap my hair around the brush from the end. That's a surefire way to get your hair tangled in the brush. I know we've all done it. Don't do it. Okay, so that's what these are for. Start at the root, not the end where they're volumizing. So they're made with tourmaline, so it smooths out the cuticle, and the way they're vented. Use the T3 hairdryer too, because it will get, it gets the job done super quick. So I bought 2 of these, different sizes. And then I bought this vented brush, so you can see how the air goes through this brush. And I love that it has this oval curve to it. So what you do with this, same thing. This is probably the one I'm going to use most often, because when I'm blow drying my hair, I'm often in a hurry. So as much as I want to add volume to it, this kind of detangles and volume at the same time. So when you're blowing out, you're just going to twist it a bit, and you see how the hair wraps around that oval, so you get that tiny bit of flip at the end. Okay, so that's what this brush is great for, and I love how it's nice and wide, because I have a lot of hair. So that is going to get a good straight edge. Nice straight hair with that, okay. Like, look how nice it makes my hair. I don't even have the hair dryer on it. But that's the power of the tourmaline. It smooths out the cuticles. So these brushes, even if you pay $20 for it, it's well worth it. So I'm so happy I found these for $5 each. I can't wait to use this brush. Okay, and then the last one I purchased was the paddle brush. By the way, I just opened this, and it's like, it's got that new car smell. I love it. I don't know why. It's like new tires. Some people might think it smells weird. I don't know. I like the smell. It's like how I like magic markers, Sharpies, nail polish. Okay, so anyways, the paddle brush, this is just what you use to brush your hair and detangle, to smooth and defrizz. Okay, so my dear friend Crystal, love her. We were on vacation and I wasn't looking and I hear this and I'm like, what is that sound? Because it sounded like her hair was breaking and she was using a round brush like this to detangle her hair. That is a no-no. This has stiff bristles, so you pick up the root. So your paddle brush, see, this has more flexible bristles, so this is what you want to use to smooth and detangle your hair here. Okay, so I'm looking at my brush because I don't know why. There's always lint. Like, I never see lint in my hair, but then I brush and then I have a ton of lint. Might be from my sweatshirt. Okay, so yeah, this is just your detangle and smooth. You guys, like, seriously, my hair didn't look this good today. It is true how Marsha brushes her hair 100 times to get that beautiful hair that she has. But I'm telling you, with the tourmaline brushes, smooths out. There's such a difference between this brush and the cheaper brushes that you buy at Target, like a Conair brush, you know, in a pinch, but they might be okay, but not as high quality as these. So this is my yay, my amazing, awesome, so happy about this purchase. I probably shouldn't make this video too long. We're already at 21 minutes. Okay, was there anything else? I think I showed you guys everything. I saved the best for the last. So we get the brushes, the brush cleaner, the rose water, the Smashbox primer, and the lashes. So I did pretty good today. I spent more than I thought I would. Oh, in the case, I spent a little more than I thought I would. But I got all the things that I need, and especially the foundation. So these things are going to last me a while. I just thought about it. I should have bought brushes for my kit, because this is for me. This is going to my kit. And then these two are for me. But actually, you know what? I rarely do blowouts when I'm on the job, so probably don't need these for the kit. I'm just excited to have these for myself. And by the way, like, the rubberized handle feels really great. Like, they feel really comfortable. I have a brush where the rubberized handle is different. It's actually slipping off, so that's probably going to go in the trash. Because this is kind of cushy but grippy. So when you are working that, it's probably going to be really comfortable in your hand. Like, it's not too stiff. So excited about these. Thank you for watching my first live YouTube video. So if you're catching this, please write in the comments if you enjoyed this, if I should keep going live, or if I should keep trying to edit videos, because I'm horrible at it. And I like going live. I don't know why. It's because I know I don't have to go edit them. Okay, so if you're here, please comment and let me know what you want to see next. Also, I've got all this stuff to play with, so be happy to do a show on any specific one of these products. My name's Michelle. Thank you so much for joining. You can also find me on dialmstyle.com. I'm Dial M Style everywhere on the social media. M for Michelle and M for makeup. Love you guys. See you soon. See you soon. Bye. How do I turn it off now? Oh, here, finish.